One of the first things people notice when they get to Argentina is that every single corner store and grocery store has an absurd amount of snacks for you to buy. So with that being said, I've gone through and picked up some random shit. I don't really know how popular most of this stuff is. I don't know what most of the people eat, because when I tried to Google this, there's just so many answers because there's simply like 200 different kinds of snacks. So I picked 7 different ones here, and today I'm gonna go through, eat some random ones. They got all kinds of crazy flavors, and I'm gonna give you my review as a Canadian living in Argentina, what I think of these snacks. So without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, welcome back to the Lifting Nomad. My name is Alex, and if this is one of your first videos here, I travel quite often. I've been to 20 or so countries over the last couple of years, and my whole focus is around fitness, balance, and travel. So what does that really mean? Well, for me, it's all about just enjoying myself while I'm in these places, getting to eat good food, drink good wine, go out, enjoy the city while I'm there, while not being super stressed about the fact that I am on vacation. So that is what this channel is all about, living that balanced approach to fitness and travel, whether that's long-term travel like me, who is pretty much traveling all the time to different places, or if you're just simply going on vacation and you want to be able to eat a little bit healthier while still enjoying where you are, feel free to sub or leave a like or comment in the section below. Always helps the algorithm. All right, so with that being said, let's try some of these snacks. So the first one, and I'm gonna try and make sure that this does load in as we try them. Very tiny little milk chocolate bar called Arcor Milk. So it's even in English on it, doesn't say leche. Something about 35% milk chocolate. Kind of looks like one of those Kinder Buenos that we have in Canada and the US. So let's give this a little bit of a bite. Well, starting off super simple. Doesn't really taste like much. Just a very simple milk chocolate bar. Kind of uneventful, to be honest. I'm not really sure what to think of this. It's sweet, it's rich. The milk chocolate is really smooth. Considering how cheap this was, I think I paid like 20 cents for this little snack. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm gonna give that a solid 6.4 out of 10 on this rating. We're gonna have some pretty different flavors earlier on, but I wanted to start with the most, I guess, simple one, let's say. All right, next one up, we're getting a little bit more creative here with the Choco Bar de Arroz, which basically just means like rice chocolate bar. And for the record, all these snacks, I'm not wasting any of them here. I'm having a party this weekend and my friends are pretty much heathens, so they're gonna go ahead and likely eat whatever's left here, so something to keep in mind. Well, this one's got a wonky smell to it. So this is some kind of rice chocolate bar. Really light. Doesn't really taste like much. Kind of tastes like a Rice Krispie dipped in chocolate. Super light. Apparently this whole chocolate bar only has 80 calories in it also. Not bad. I'm gonna say it's pretty boring considering. Not a lot of flavor going on. Doesn't really taste like much. I likely wouldn't go out of my way to purchase something like that. For the Choco Bar, I'm gonna go 5.2, just not a lot of flavor with it, but 80 calories, super light, maybe not a bad option. All right, moving on, we got the Nougaton Bonafide. We'll zoom that in there so you can see what I'm eating. I'm not really too sure what the flavor idea with this one is. Ugh. Ugh. That does not taste good. So it looks like the other chocolate bar, and it says it's a wafer with peanut-based filling covered with milk chocolate. But this is disgusting. This absolutely tastes horrible. The calories in this little bar, 150 calories for this bar, and that's inedible. That is disgusting. I'm going 1.7, just for the fact that there is chocolate on it. So if you only ate the chocolate, it wouldn't be bad. All right, next up we have these tembleques Dracu lengua, which is a tongue. So it's like Dracula's tongue, I guess, of some kind. Not really sure what to expect of this. It kind of looks like one of those, oh. So, interesting. So it actually comes with a fake teeth, which I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to use this or not. Pouch thing here. And I don't know if this is like, is it meant to be like a dip or, so there's a little tab on the bottom of this, but the tabs don't do, oh, okay, never mind, I think we got it. Okay. All right, so it's definitely not like a dip. Seems like it's just like a gummy of some kind. It's kind of melted into the pouch, and it's been in my apartment the whole time with the air conditioning, so I'm not really sure what's going on there, but oh, it smells so, it smells like super, super fake. It kind of tastes like almost like those Coca-Cola bottles, like the gummy bears that we have that are like filled with Coca, like the fake Coca-Cola ones at home. This is pretty tasty actually. The texture makes me think that whatever kind of gelatin they use down here, it's like, it just feels like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, that tastes good. I mean, I think the texture is pretty appalling. Like I would not be happy to open that. Like, other than the fact if I was like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years old. Tastes just like super ultra processed. Like I can already feel my stomach probably being upset after eating that. As for the tongue, I'm gonna go 4.6 on the rating scale. I just don't think it was very good. I would feel like pretty upset if I ate that on a regular basis. I know it's like a cheap snack, probably meant for kids, but I was pretty disgusted by that texture. All right, next up, we've got the Saladix Horneados, which means like baked. And the flavor is Duo Sabor, jamón y queso, ham and cheese flavored of some kind. These kind of just look like those little cheese stick wafers that we have back at home. I suppose there could be some like secret snack that Argentinians eat that are actually really good. So if you know something like that, definitely let me know. Yeah, these just like a little look like Ritz crackers that are ham and cheese flavored. We don't have too many, holy, those are pungent smelling. Whew. We don't really have too many like meat flavored chips at home. Like you think we have like sour cream and onion, maybe like all dressed ketchup, like maybe Doritos has like zesty ranch and those, but we don't really have meat flavored ones. So that's why I got a couple random sort of ones here. All right, let's give the Saladix a little try here. You know, considering when I opened the bag, it smelled like a Foot Locker, or going into like, I don't even know, like going into a food court that has been open all day and there's been like trays just sitting on the tables for a long time. That's how pungent this smelled. Doesn't really taste like much. They're good, and they're salted. They don't really taste like much. So I don't know if I would buy this flavor again. The texture is good and they're salted, but considering it's supposed to be ham and cheese flavored, I pretty much don't taste ham and I don't taste cheese. These are pretty satisfying though. I don't mind the taste, I don't mind the texture. I would say like, I'd go 5.7 for those. Just because there's not a lot going on. Like I would never re-buy this flavor. I would eat them if I was like, you know, 12 beers deep and they were on the table in front of me, but I would never like go out of my way to purchase those. All right, next up we have the Snacks Dos Hermanos, two brothers, de arroz, sabor jamón horneado, so it's like from rice with the ham flavored again, baked, some kind of like rice puffs. They even have the jamón there. Like it looks like prosciutto there, so. All right, let's give it a go. Oh. First thoughts. Holy, I don't know what they're putting in these things that makes it smell like that, but oh my God. This one actually smells a little bit more natural, believe it or not, but it is so unbelievably strong how that smell. How many calories is this? So the whole bag is only like 300 calories. They're like rice puffs, kind of like rice thins at home. All right, let's give them a try. Oh. Oh. These have a delicious, delicious flavor to them. So it's wild, like the flavor concentration difference between those two, because they're both technically like hamon flavored, but oh my God. Yeah, these are delicious. Considering this whole bag's only 300 calories. Yeah, that is delightful. Wow. It tastes like, it actually tastes like prosciutto, like kind of bacon wrapped asparagus. Like, you know when bacon kind of absorbs the flavors around it sort of thing? That's what this tastes like. This tastes absolutely delicious. All right, for the hamon chips, I gotta go higher. This is the best one by far. This is like a 7.5. That is absolutely incredible. Would go out of my way to eat those again. Those are delightful. All right, and the last snack we're gonna be trying today is the Palitos Pep with the Sabor Pancetta. So these are literally like flavor sticks, is how that translates, and then pancetta flavored sticks. So let's give these a go. Doesn't really smell like absolutely anything. They have like the texture of almost like cashews or peanuts. They look like, see if you guys can see, like they look like these like Ruffles sticks that we have back at home, but they don't really taste like anything. And their texture is more like a peanut. These aren't bad, but I think these are kind of on par with the ham and cheese ones. They just don't taste like anything. You know, like chips back home, like sour cream and onion is elite. Salt and vinegar is elite. All dressed is elite. And then kind of like there's a lot of chips that are so mid that don't really taste like much. That's where these would fall, I think. They don't really taste like anything, but you know, if they were in a bowl in front of me, I wouldn't say no, or I definitely wouldn't go out of my way for them. I'm going 6.0 for those. They definitely are, you know, they're palatable, but not the first thing that comes to mind when I want a snack. All right, well that's you know, gonna be this video, just me basically trying out some snacks. I got a couple other ideas for something like this. Maybe gonna do some beers, of the ranking of the local Argentinian beers while I'm down here, see what I think of those bad boys. But hopefully this video was somewhat entertaining or interesting to hear about some of the snacks you can get down here. Those are my rankings of the first 7 things I saw when I went into the grocery store. If there's something that I should try, feel free to recommend. If you had it here last time, like I said, I just basically walked in and chose some random ones. So that's gonna be the video. Hopefully it was entertaining. As always, my name's Alex. Welcome back to Lifting Nomad, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.